Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Mascoma Valley Regional High School here in Canaan, New Hampshire. As today, the Granite State Sports Network presents boys soccer as the Fall Mountain Regional High School Wildcats travel up here to Canaan, New Hampshire to take on the Mascoma Valley Royals. My name is Dave Collins. Our producer-engineer today is Andrew Fenn, as we are glad you could join us for this matinee of high school soccer. The Wildcats 0-3, a tough start to the season under their first-year head coach. Suffered a double overtime loss to Sunapee about a week ago. And for Mascoma Valley, they are 2-1 so far. And the Royals looking to put together a little bit of a hot streak here as they head towards the crux of the season. We will bring you starting lineups and also today's action. You can hear it in our microphones. A little windy here in Canaan this afternoon. We've got cloudy skies. It was sunny about an hour ago. There is a slight chance of a rain shower possibly as we move towards the second half. But for right now, temperatures in the upper 70s. And the wind, as you take a look at some of the flags, is blowing from left to right. So we'll see if that becomes a factor as we get going in just a few minutes here at Mascoma High School. Today's games on the Granite State Sports Network are brought to you in part by NEWPORT, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. NEWPORT, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC is a proud member of the Autosaver Group family of dealerships and home of the big deal. They offer an extensive selection of new Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC vehicles, as well as a variety of heavy-duty commercial trucks and vans to help your business succeed. Find them online and on Facebook, and don't forget, you'll get the best price period on every vehicle they sell at NEWPORT, Chevy, Buick, GMC on the John Stark Highway in between Newport and Claremont. Also like to thank the Royals Athletic Booster Club. They are a volunteer community-based nonprofit organization that supports Mascoma school-based sports teams. They encourage community pride and school spirit, and they acknowledge student athletes with a scholarship program for graduating seniors. You can connect with them on Facebook and Twitter for the latest news and updates and become an individual, family, or business member. Royals fans, don't forget your Mascoma gear. You can check out the new items available in their online store. Items can be shipped directly to your home. More info and the online store link can be found at facebook.com/Royals Athletic Boosters. That's facebook.com/Royals Athletic Boosters. And to stop before, during, or even after the game, it's Jake's Market and Deli. They've been serving the Upper Valley since 1997. Jake's has 10 convenient locations, including right down the road here on Route 4 in Enfield and also Canaan, New Hampshire, right in the heart of the Mascoma Valley. So if you're traveling throughout the central New Hampshire and eastern Vermont area, be sure to make Jake's Market and Deli your destination for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, fuel, and just about anything else you might need to keep going. Jake's Market and Deli with 10 locations, including the one that I used to frequent all the time on Mechanic Street in Lebanon. We will take a break, pause for the national anthem, come back with the starting lineups. It is Fall Mountain Regional taking on Mascoma Valley today in boys soccer, and the kickoff is just a few minutes away, and you can catch it live right here on the Granite State Sports Network.
And to practice social distancing, our bleachers are marked accordingly. Let's all do our part to make this happen. And now at this time, would everyone please rise? Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
And welcome back to Mascoma Valley Regional High School as we get you set for today's matchup between the Fall Mountain Regional Wildcats and the Mascoma Valley Royals. Fall Mountain 0-3 to start today's contest, and Mascoma with a record of 2-1. Mascoma Valley will be going left to right across your computer screen. They are in their purple jerseys and purple shorts trimmed in white with white numerals and letters. And the Wildcats moving from right to left across your computer screen in their white away jerseys, white shorts, maroon numerals and letters, and trimmed in black. The goalkeeper to the left for Mascoma Valley is Connor Thompson. The goalkeeper to the right is number 8, Braden Ring. He is a junior. Thompson is the senior goalkeeper. And right away, Fall Mountain wins the opening tap, 40 minutes up on the board, and we start this afternoon's contest. Glad you could join us here on the Granite State Sports Network. I'm Dave Collins, along with our producer-engineer, Andrew Finn. We've got cloudy skies, as I mentioned. Wind could become a factor later on in today's contest as it's blowing from left to right, sort of from the bottom left of your screen to the top right of your screen, about 10 miles per hour. We've got temperatures in the upper 70s, cloudy skies, and just a slight chance of a rain shower towards the second half. And you can tell by the field, the color of the field, it will be a pretty fast pitch today. Some hard grass, you'll see some dirt flying up as well, so the ball certainly will travel here at Mascoma this afternoon. It's a battle for it at midfield for the Wildcats. That's Gutierrez with it. Now it's taken away, and here comes Mascoma on the counterattack. Gavin Giovanoli, he is the senior. His younger brother, Garrett Giovanoli, wears number 15. Gavin wears number 16. As the Royals try to control towards the sideline. Popped up in the air by Cole Mooten. He is a junior, and this will go over the end line, so a 6 kick coming out for Fall Mountain. Just underway, a minute 20 in, 2 40-minute halves up on the clock, and then, of course, halftime. And in the final 2 minutes, and looked like Fall Mountain tried a substitution but was not allowed in. So with 2 minutes to go in each half, the clock will stop at 2 minutes, and the official time will be kept on the field by one of the officials or linesmen. Popped up ahead, it's taken away. Moulton with it once again. Tries a lob pass in, and coming out to grab that one is Braden Ring. He is the junior goalkeeper for the Wildcats. Wildcats coaching staff told us this afternoon that they're just trying to build up the program. Obviously an odd year for everybody with the coronavirus, but they've got about 30 players right now, looking to get to about 30 between their varsity and JV players for this year, and then hopefully build that up to 40. So they have a few extra bodies on the bench. Knocked out of bounds, and the throw-in upcoming this time for Fall River. It'll be Noah Gutierrez. You'll see all the players wearing masks here in the Mascoma School District and in the town of Canaan, not required to on the field, but for Fall Mountain and Langdon, New Hampshire, the residents and the students are required to wear masks almost 100% of the time, meaning they practice with the mask, they go to school with the mask, and they play games with masks on. So in order for Mascoma to play Fall Mountain, Mascoma had to agree to wear masks. So that's why you see each and every player on the field right now and the officials wearing masks on the field in order to get this game going. Here's Gabe Sperry with it for Mascoma. Gets it taken away. Here's a counterattack. Aiden Bailey up with it for Fall Mountain. Centering it to midfield. Here's Brennan with it. Little give and go right there. Bailey has it along the near side. Challenge there by LeCaire. And it wasn't knocked out of bounds. Here's a shot that goes just over the crossbar. Belden got some air underneath that one, and it just sailed over the crossbar as Thompson had to retreat. And the ball goes into the woods, so they're looking for a new soccer ball to come out. This will be a 6 kick. But a decent opportunity right there for Aiden Bailey, who is a sophomore. Isaac Reno, the senior for Mascoma in the purple, will kick it out. We are 4 minutes into today's contest. Still no score between Mascoma and Fall Mountain. Knocked around at midfield. Errant pass, and who can get to it first? Mascoma still recovers. Here come the Royals on the attack. This is LeCaire with it. Sends it up the sideline, and it will stay on the line. Oh, just went out. So Sperry, the senior for Mascoma, tried to save it. Just goes over the sideline. And a throw in along the near sideline for Fall Mountain. Good touch there by Brennan. Gets it taken away. Nice steal by Thompson. Thompson looking for someone in the middle. Here's Seiler with it. Seiler on the breakaway. Coming out the keeper. That's Ring to knock it away with his feet. Seiler showed an extra burst of energy right there. Seiler gets back on side. Has it once again. Moving into the box. Seiler with it. Stops with it. It's still loose, and now it's finally wrapped up by Ring. Seiler tried to be a bit too fancy with it, I think. He had some teammates on either side. Tried to push it back the goalkeeper, but Ring right there to swallow it up. As we have 35 minutes remaining here in a scoreless first half. 5 minutes in, and both teams have had decent chances so far. Again, you can hear the wind picking up in our crowd microphone here, blowing straight across the field. So from the bottom portion of your screen, it's a crosswind over to the top towards the benches along the far sideline. Here's Sperry with it once again for Mascoma. Tries to get around his defender. Gutierrez got a foot on that, though, and knocked it out of bounds. So a throw in along the near side for LeCaire. LeCaire tries to toss it into the box. No one there, though, on his team. And it's finally booted away along the far sideline. And we'll take one bounce and drift out of bounds on a throw in for Mascoma along the far side. About 40 yards out. Nice give and go touch pass. Here's Stebbins with it. Stebbins trying to grab the corner. Can't do so. A little too far out of his reach. And a 6 kick coming out the other way for Fall Mountain. As Derek Bader Jr. will take it. 34 minutes remaining. Still in a scoreless first half. This one lofted towards midfield. Headed down there by Mascoma. Nice job by Thompson. And here's an attack by Mascoma. Here's Moulton. Got plenty of room to work with. Tries to get it into the box. Goes off with a hand. It looked like of Hartwell. No call by the official. And we come the other way. Wildcats pop it up towards the near side. And it is knocked out of bounds. And they will say Mascoma throw-in. LeCaire will toss it in. Throws it right at the feet of his teammate Gavin Giovanoli, the senior. He's out there with his younger brother Garrett Giovanoli. Tapped around a few times. Still a battle for it right in front of our broadcast position. And it goes out of bounds and a throw in for Fall Mountain. Thanks for joining us on the Granite State Sports Network. Also thanks to Mascoma Valley Regional High School for hosting us here in the press box today. And that one goes off the arm of Errol Brennan. Out of bounds, though, and a throw-in upcoming for the Wildcats. Gutierrez will do the honors. Bailey waiting along near the corner flag. Gutierrez, though, will throw it into the box. Takes one hop, and it's gobbled up there by Connor Thompson. Thompson with the outlet pass. Look out, maybe numbers if Mascoma Valley hurries. Wide open is Stebbins down the far sideline. No one challenging him right now. Tries a give-and-go pass to Seiler, and that's knocked away and back towards midfield. Mascoma at least looking like the quicker team so far, as we have 32 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in the first half, and still no score between Mascoma Valley and Fall Mountain. Nice little dipsy-doodle move there by Brennan. Tried to push it ahead to Belden. Belden gets ridden off the play, and that's Reno with it for Mascoma. Pushing and shoving, and a direct kick will be awarded to Fall Mountain. This could be dangerous right here. Brennan will set it up. See if they wait to formulate a play, or else, yep, he's going to take his time right now. Brennan talking with number 18, Noah Gutierrez. Gutierrez now will take the direct kick. Mascoma forced to move back a few yards. 31 minutes, 34 seconds to go in the first half. No score, but a golden opportunity right here for Fall Mountain. Gutierrez takes the kick and almost puts it through the uprights for football. And it's over the crossbar and will come out the other way. They might have squandered an opportunity right there. Gutierrez's direct kick might have gotten caught up in the wind just a bit. This one curving towards midfield. Played off of the hip of Hartwell for the Wildcats. Bounced around in the back. Up to Wilds. Wilds still with it. Still with it, holding. Tries to get back his man Moulton. Still holding. Now we'll send a weak shot in, and sliding out to cover that up is Thompson, the goalkeeper for Mascoma Valley. You can see by the dirt and the dust flying up. Again, a fast pitch here at Mascoma Valley. We haven't had rain in New Hampshire in what seems like forever. Scheduled to get some later tonight and tomorrow, about an inch or two. But this field has been parched for quite a while, and they played a soccer game and a football game here on Saturday. This one goes off the goalkeeper and out of bounds, as Seiler got a step on his man and tried for the shot opportunity. This will lead to the first corner kick of this afternoon in the far corner for Mascoma. So some much needed rain will help rejuvenate this field in the next few days. Moulton just came out of the game. This one sent in, curving in the box. Header knocked down, another header. That one goes off of the face of the goalkeeper, and a whistle. And let's see, will this be a handball? A good save by Ring. He didn't anticipate it, saving it off of his face, but it did go off the hand of a Fall Mountain player inside the box. So this will lead to a penalty kick for Ben Seiler, the junior, for Mascoma Valley. With 29:49 remaining in a scoreless first half, the Royals right here have a chance to take the lead. Seiler lines it up. The referee talking to the goalkeeper, Braden Ring of Fall Mountain. Ring took that one from point-blank range, maybe 2 or 3 feet away, right off the noggin, his nose and his forehead. Made the save, but it hit one of his defenders, his teammates, in the arm. So a handball, and here's a penalty kick. Mascoma with the chance to take the lead, and they do! As Ben Seiler, the junior forward, puts it past the goalkeeper, Braden Ring, and with 29:49 remaining here in the first half, Mascoma Valley takes a 1-0 lead over Fall Mountain. Well, just a tough break for Fall Mountain. They were on their heels. And the penalty kick leads to the first goal for Mascoma here on this Tuesday afternoon. So let's see if the Wildcats can try to get one back right now as they send it down off of the kickoff, headed forward by Mentor. Still loose inside the box, and now the Royals will clear all the way up. Look out, Seiler with the head of steam. Can he get past the defender? Yes. Tries to move it into the box. Seiler on the right-hand side, centers it, and his teammates right there to pop it up and over the crossbar. Oh, beautiful ball, but Stevens just couldn't direct his foot downwards, and it hops over the crossbar, and a 6 kick coming out for Fall Mountain. But you can see the numbers and the speed that Mascoma showed right there on the breakout, and it was started by Seiler at this end of the field. Seiler has it once again, trying to weave his way between 2 defenders. Off to the right-hand side, here's Sperry. Sperry will try to send it in, and that goes off the head of Bader and out of bounds. And now another corner kick for Mascoma, their second of this afternoon, and it'll be in the near corner with 28:53 remaining here in the first half, and the Royals with a 1-0 lead over Fall Mountain. This is Gavin Giovanoli to take the corner. Sends it in the box. Knocked around. Who has it? Still loose, and finally cleared all the way back towards midfield by Fall Mountain, and a whistle, and I believe they might get somebody for offsides for Mascoma. To take the free kick will be Derek Bader Jr. the freshman for the Wildcats. Spinning ball headed down at midfield. And on a one-hop opportunity, that's Hartwell. Didn't get good control over it, and the ball goes up in the air. Dangerous play called against the Royals. So here come the Wildcats the other way. Mascoma leading 1-0. And we have 27:53 remaining here in the first half. And here's Noah Gutierrez to take the free kick for the Fall Mountain Wildcats once again. Lofts it into the box, and nobody there, although it was tapped around, and a whistle and, say, a handball against Fall Mountain. So Thompson retreats to his goal crease, and a free kick coming out for Mascoma. This one booted along. Seiler just waiting there and making sure he's on sides, but he's waiting for that headman pass. See if they can get it to him. Moved up ahead by Smith. Smith knocked off his foot by Wilds of Fall Mountain. Mascoma still with control, though. And this is Smith. Smith across, looking for the opening. And lifted ahead up to Seiler from Steckbeck Piper. Seiler can't catch up to it. And kicked out of bounds this time by Nate Town. And a throw-in for Mascoma, but a whistle and some substitutions right now for the Royals. Going out is Thompson and Sperry, and coming in onto the pitch right now is Cole Moulton and Grant Sudi. Throw-in this time by LeCaire. Knocked ahead this time by Giovanoli. Seiler has it. Seiler kicks it off the goaltender's chest, and it goes out of bounds, and this will lead to a corner kick for Mascoma. This will be their third of the game. Fall Mountain really with not much penetration in the Mascoma zone on their side of the field. So it's been dominated by the Royals so far, and they lead 1-0 with 26:10 to go in the first half. Ball sent in. Header there by Moulton, and Ring had to come over to make the save, the goalkeeper for Fall Mountain. Ring with the left foot boot up towards midfield. Knocked down there by Town. He couldn't control it, though. It goes out of bounds. Throw-in this time for Mascoma. Right at midfield. Long throw-in intended for Seiler. Bader cut in front of him and headed it towards the far side of the field. Moulton picks it up for Mascoma. Tries to get it to Seiler. Headed back out again, and this one just booted over the midfield stripe, but Mascoma right there to collect and kick it back into Fall Mountain territory. Knocked around a few times. Here's Mentor with it. Mentor has it taken off his foot. Good defense there by Giovanoli. And the Royals look to move up. Royals with 4 defenders back right now, playing behind the line. This one's sent ahead, but along the far side, it drifts out of bounds. 1-0 Mascoma. 25 minutes to go in the first half. They scored on a penalty kick by Ben Seiler with 29:49 remaining in the first half. So just about 5 minutes ago in game time action. LeCaire has it taken off his foot. Stumbling with it, though, is Mentor for Fall Mountain. Still controls, tries to center it with the left foot. That goes out of bounds over the end line by Reno. So now Fall Mountain with their first corner kick of this afternoon. Here's Mentor with it for Fall Mountain. Thompson right between the post, the goalkeeper. Comes out, makes an easy save. And now will outlet with the kick. Far away from Seiler, and this will take a few hops and roll out of bounds, and a throw-in on the far side for Sion Gutierrez for the Wildcats. Headed around a few times. Now booted deep into Mascoma territory. And who will get there first, or will it go out of bounds? It does go out of bounds, so we'll throw in deep in their old territory for Ian Moulton. Here's Seiler with it. Seiler still fighting for it. Has it once again. Has a man up ahead on the left-hand side. Here's Steckbeck Piper. He gets taken down inside the box. Will it be a penalty kick? I believe so. Clock is stopped with, or still running, stopped right now with 23:21 to go in the first half, and a 1-0 lead for Mascoma, and another penalty kick. And this will be taken by Seiler once again. He's 1 for 1 so far. Takes the penalty kick and he scores. So a 2-0 lead for Mascoma Valley with 23:21 remaining in the first half. 2 penalty kicks by Seiler, and the Royals have a 2-0 lead over Fall Mountain. So 2 penalty kicks and 2 goals for Mascoma, both by the junior Ben Seiler. And Fall Mountain will have to kick off once again. This one headed, deflected off of Town and out of bounds, and a throw-in for the Royals along the near side. Throw-in takes a few bounces. This time kicked high in the air by Hartwell. Brennan waits for it to come down, but a whistle and a push, and the Wildcats will regain possession. Brennan with it, just outside of the box. So Mascoma will set up a wall. 2-0 Mascoma, 22:45 remaining here in the first half. 3 players lined up for the wall for the Royals. Lofted over the wall, and Thompson right there to make the save. Cutting in was Wilds for Fall Mountain, but didn't have enough leap to get to it in time. And Thompson now will just boot it out. Headed up by Hartwell. Now back for the Royals. They look to try to control. Almost a giveaway, and it is. Moving in is Mentor, and Mentor gets bumped off the ball. And this will roll. Actually, a foul is called. So a free kick coming out for Mascoma Valley. They lead 2-0 with 22 minutes remaining here in the first half. And the long toss from Thompson bounces around as well. Moved up ahead, chasing it down is Tuttle, but it'll roll out of bounds. And a throw-in along the far sideline this time for Fall Mountain. Battle for it around the 25-yard marker. Taken away, look out, here comes Mascoma. Steckback Piper fires a shot from about 30 yards out. And that one is corralled by the goaltender, Braden Ring, for Fall Mountain. Lifts it out, and it takes a hop and goes out of bounds. Wildcats looking to control. Sent high in the air, but out of bounds again, and now Mascoma will have a throw-in right almost at midfield. 20 minutes and 55 seconds remaining here in Canaan, New Hampshire in the first half, and a 2-0 lead for Mascoma over Fall Mountain. Coming out to make the save. Ring didn't anticipate having to come out. His 2 defenders sort of gave up on it, and charging in was Zach Thompson for Mascoma. Made it a little uncomfortable, and Ring had to dive out and make the save. Boots it high in the air with the left foot, coming down right around midfield. Headed up in the air by Smith. Controlled on the far sideline. Mascoma looking to send it ahead. The pass was intended to Suti and couldn't control it. Didn't actually get to him. Here's Lukire. Right-hand side, Sperry. Sperry tapped out by Hartwell. Knocked around and out of bounds. And a whistle and a substitution. 3 substitutions right now coming in for Fall Mountain. Mentor, Belden, and Klima heading in. Heading off, it's Brennan, Hartwell, and also Bellows. .1935 remaining here in this first half. And Mascoma leading 2-0. Headed up in the air, now knocked back down. Mascoma trying not to get too bunched together. Fall Mountain clears it out. That's Mentor, but it's out of bounds. So a throw in for Mascoma. Quickly to the ball is Lukire. Fires it ahead, goes past everybody, and that'll roll over the end line. And a 6 kick coming out for the Wildcats. Here with 19:05 remaining in the first half and a 2-0 lead for Mascoma. Their 2 goals scored on 2 penalty kicks, both by Ben Seiler. Booted out by Bader. Fight for it at midfield. Controlled by Mentor, but loses it out of bounds, and Mascoma will have a throw-in. And the Royals with 2 substitutions. Grant Suti and Aiden Smith come out. And back onto the field is Ben Seiler and Garrett Giovanoli. And a throw-in right to the chest of Thompson. Thompson knocks it down for Mascoma, wearing the purple jerseys today. Royals have controlled this game throughout the first half since about 5 minutes in. Fall Mountain can't really find anybody or anything going on offense, and they've been playing defense on their heels. Just as I say that, though, here comes Belden with the rush and a weak shot by Mentor from about 25 yards out. Easily handled by Thompson. And he'll throw it all the way out towards midfield. Knocked high up in the air. Can the Royals control it? Bounces off the face of Thompson. And a whistle, and they might have said that it hit his hand or hit his arm as well. So a free kick this time for Fall Mountain coming out. $17:20 remaining in the first half and a 2-0 lead for Mascoma Valley. Knocked down, here's Aiden. Aiden Belden tries to send it in, but Thompson right there off of a few hops. He'll catch up to it. Thompson with the big boot high up in the air. And misplayed just a bit by Mentor. Luckily it deflected over to his teammate. Mentor sends it across the midfield stripe. Knocked down by Mascoma. Steckback Piper with it. Sends it up to Seiler. He's dangerous. He's got 2 goals so far and has a lot of speed. Seiler being challenged. Now we'll just dump it off to the trailing man. That's Thompson. To the right-hand side, here's Moulton with it. Trying to get past his defender, and a good defensive stand by Nate Town of Fall Mountain to knock it out of bounds. But right away, Lukire with the throw-in for the Royals. Sent into the center to Seiler, and he just had the deflection go off of his leg a bit too far, and Ring right there to pick it up. Knocked out of bounds. Throw in for Fall Mountain. 16 minutes remaining here in the first half. A 2-0 lead for Mascoma over Fall Mountain. Throw in to be taken by Mentor. High arcing pass, knocked out of bounds, and they'll say another throw in for the Wildcats. Gutierrez will do the honors this time. Nope, he will not. It'll be Garrett Mentor instead to throw it in. Goes off the shoulder of Town in towards the center of the field, but picked off there by Reno. Reno moves it to the far side to Tuttle. Tuttle up ahead looking for Seiler. Can he chase it down in time? Gives a little push to the defender, Mentor. No call right there, and out to swallow that up is Ring, the goalkeeper for Fall Mountain. Ring surveying the scene, will boot it away with his left foot. A high kick, takes a bounce. And knocked off of the shoulder of Mentor, I believe, and it will be a Mascoma throw-in on the far sideline. This is Moulton to do the honors. Headed back by Klima. Bounces around again. Moulton. His throw misses everybody. Pushed over the head, and who's got it? Bader? Bader has it right now for Fall Mountain. Knocked out of bounds, and this will be a 6 kick coming out for the Wildcats. Wildcats 0-3 so far this season. Mascoma 2-1 in the early stages of this 2020 season. 2-0 our score. Mascoma on top. 14 minutes, 20 seconds and counting to play in the first half. The 2 goals scored on penalty kicks by Ben Seiler of Mascoma. Knocked around. This time it's Giovanoli. Giovanoli, nice thread the needle pass to Sperry. Leaves it for Seiler, fires the shot. And if it was a field goal, it'd be good for 3 points, but he sends it over the crossbar. And a 6 kick coming out for Fall Mountain. Nice tic-tac-toe passing right there by Mascoma. Seiler just couldn't capitalize. Whistle, and I believe a substitution was made. Ring kicks it out. Whistle and a foul against Mascoma. So Fall Mountain will have it. 13:24 remaining here in the first half on a 2-0 lead for Mascoma. Free kick is knocked down. Still a battle for it. Still a battle for it. And coming out of the pack is Moulton with it. Up ahead, can they get it to Seiler? Nope. But Mascoma will try to control along the near sideline. Luke Kyer chasing it down. Gets it taken off his foot by Gutierrez. Gutierrez making a move towards the box. Right on the outside. Sends it in. And no one there except for a purple jersey. And it bounces back out to about the 40-yard line. Sent into the corner. This play is onside. Here's Bellows. Bellows tries to send it in, but it's swallowed up by purple jerseys. And Mascoma will look for the counter-attack out of their own zone. Royals with the ball. That's Steckbeck Piper on the far side. Still with it. Up ahead this time to Giovanoli. Taken away, though. And now this is Mentor with it for Fall Mountain. Right back to Sperry. Here come the Royals on the move. Sperry with it, gets by one man. Sperry with it still along the near sideline, being challenged there by Gutierrez. Sperry and Gutierrez pushing, and a foul will be called against Sperry of Mascoma, so a free kick coming the other way. With 12:05 to go in the first half, and Mascoma out to a 2-0 lead. This one booted up ahead. Here's Seiler with it. Seiler trying to get by one man, taps it over to Giovanoli. Try to look to that far side of the field. Tries to get it to Seiler. That's knocked away. Bader Jr. comes away with it. Gets taken down. A whistle and a foul against Mascoma. So Fall Mountain getting a reasonable number of these calls the past few moments, just unable to capitalize. Booted ahead by Bader. Knocked down by Mascoma, though. A wide open man out here. Town calling for the ball. Sent back, and that one is taken by Ring, the goalkeeper for Fall Mountain. So everyone can take a breath or two out on the field as Ring brings it back towards the 18-yard box and boots it away with the left foot. His kick out shoots everyone, though. And a couple of bounces, it'll be out of bounds, and a Mascoma throw-in on the far sideline. 10:50 remaining still here in the first half, and a 2-0 lead for Mascoma. Their 2 goals scored on penalty kicks back-to-back by Ben Seiler. Subs are in, so Mascoma with the throw-in. Now tapped up ahead. Taken away. Oh, dangerous play right there by Bader. He controlled it, didn't realize he had a Mascoma striker right on his doorstep. Sent down the far sideline and out of bounds, and a throw-in by Gutierrez. And another whistle, and it looks like some more substitutions. Gutierrez with the throw-in. Up ahead. Taken away by Areno. They try the near side of the field. Stopped down there by Gutierrez. Leaves it off there for Bailey. Bailey gets it taken off his foot by Luke Kyer, and it goes out of bounds. Clock still running. 9:38, 9:37, 9:36 to play in the first half. A 2-0 lead for Mascoma. And a throw-in along the near sideline by Noah Gutierrez for Fall Mountain. The goaltender, Thompson, is in between the posts. Now cheats towards the near post. Throw in, headed right into Thompson's lap. And he throws it out, and it'll be 2-on-3 for Mascoma if they hurry. Odd man rush not in their favor, but now hurrying up to join it is Giovanoli. Giovanoli right there. He's got Seiler, and with the ball right now is Stebbins. Stebbins tries to get around his man, Sion Gutierrez. Ball gets knocked out of bounds, but a throw in for Mascoma. Into the box, it's headed towards the goal, and just wide that time by Gavin Giovanoli, the senior. And a 6 kick will come out the other way for Fall Mountain. So you can see how fast Mascoma is in transition. As soon as their goalkeeper, Thompson, got it, saw the open purple jersey on the far side of the field and just launched one out to him. And everybody else from Mascoma sort of caught up a lot faster than Fall Mountain was able to on the other side of the pitch. Knocked over to Seiler. Seiler delays. Now tries to bounce it around, and whistle and a foul. And it'll go against the Royals. So here come the Wildcats the other way. Wilds to take the free kick. Launches it a bit too far. I don't think his teammates were set up. They were still running down the field to try to get into position for that free kick. And he just overshot him. Here comes Seiler on his horse. Can he get to the ball first? As he uses the shoulder to knock Gutierrez off the ball. Centering pass, and it goes right off of the tip of the foot of Sperry. He caught him in stride. Just hopped off the side of his foot and out of bounds, and another 6 kick the other way. Seiler fast and also aggressive once he gets the ball, using that shoulder to pop off the defender. And Sperry, give him credit too. He was the trailer, got open on the far side, and almost put it to the near post. That 6 kick goes through the legs of Mentor. Wasn't really paying attention for Fall Mountain. Now Mentor gets upended almost. And the defense for Fall Mountain is just all over the place right now. 7:20 remaining in the first half. A 2-0 lead for Mascoma, but they smell blood right here and are looking for more on this corner kick from the near side. 7:10 remaining. To take it, Giovanoli sends it across the box. That one headed up and over the crossbar. And a 6 kick coming out for the Wildcats. And maybe they just need a few extra seconds right here to sort of calm everything down. So it's been pretty intense on defense for them for the past minute or two of game action. .6:44 remaining. First half, Royals up 2-0. And Bader will take the 6 kick coming out. That's a side spin on that ball. Send right back into the box. Here's Seiler trying to make a move on it. And now hustling for it is Bader. Bader gets by one man. Bader will just pop it ahead. But waiting for it right there is Reno. Reno and Brennan to do battle. Reno will throw it in. Lots of open purple jerseys. And Seiler right there with a little bump against Bader. 5:50 remaining in the first half, and still the Royals up 2-0. This is Bader to take the free kick. Puts a leg into it. Nice tap pass over to the near side. Here's Bailey trying to do something with it, looking for Brennan. Brennan couldn't catch up to it though, and turning the other way and firing it back upfield is Moulton. And almost tripping over it was Wilds. Tap pass by Seiler, and that's pushed back by Mentor. And that won't just roll in on the goalkeeper. Thompson from Mascoma Valley makes the easy save. Looking for someone to outlet to. And we'll just punt it out. Knocked down by the Wildcats. Tapped high in the air. Headed forward by Brennan into the box. Thompson, the goalkeeper, again right there for Mascoma. He's had a pretty easy time of it. I can only think of one or two tough saves that he's had here early in the first half. Seiler with it, looking for the trailer. He's got Sperry. Sperry fires the shot. Nice kick save and a beauty right there by the goaltender Ring. Sperry again will send it over the crossbar. Will it stay in bounds? Yes. And so Mascoma right now can set up shop. Here's Thompson with plenty of room to work with. Now being corralled on, and here's a shot that's tapped over the crossbar by Ring. Good shot opportunity right there by the Royals. Good pressure by Mascoma. And they will have a corner kick with 4:20 remaining in the first half. Mascoma again looking for more. They're up 2-0 right now. They got a pretty good opportunity right here as Sperry will take the corner along the near side. Again, the wind blowing from the bottom left to the top right of your screen here in Canaan. That one headed out of bounds, and a 6 kick coming out the other way for Fall Mountain with 4 minutes to play in the first half, and the Royals up 2-0. Checking back in is Eli Royce. He is a freshman for Fall Mountain, and Jaeger Klima will head to the bench along with Aiden Belden. 6 kick coming out this time for Bader. Knocked towards the middle of the field. Purple jerseys right there. Mascoma controls. Moulton tried to get it to Seiler. Knocked down. Back to the feet of Thompson. Thompson over to Moulton once again. They'll try the near side. Luke Heyer tries to dip it ahead this time to Sperry. Knocked out of bounds by Fall Mountain. A throw in for Mascoma with 3 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the first half, and Mascoma up 2-0. Throw in for Luke Heyer. Sends it towards the direction of Giovanoli. Turns with it, tries to fire a shot, got knocked down there. Back to Luke Heyer for Mascoma. On the near side, here's Sperry working with it. Defended by Mentor, and Sperry will fire a shot that's way off the mark. And all the way towards the golf cart in the auxiliary field. So another 6 kick coming out this way for Fall Mountain. They trail 2-0 and 2 minutes and 40 seconds to play here in the first half. This right now is Bader to take the 6 kick. Coming up at halftime, we'll recap just a bit and let you know what you can hear from and expect from our fine sponsors here on this afternoon soccer match on the Granite State Sports Network. We are live from Mascoma Valley Regional High School in Canaan, New Hampshire. I'm Dave Collins along with Andrew Fenn. Glad you could join us on this Tuesday afternoon. It's been all Royals so far. 2 penalty kicks have led to 2 goals, both by Ben Seiler of Mascoma. And with 2 minutes remaining here in the first half, the Royals are up 2-0 over the Wildcats. And now the rest of the official time will be kept on the field. Bounced a couple of times up in the air and headed forward and knocked around by Mentor. Wildcats have it. About 1:20 to go in the first half. Mascoma up 2-0. Trying to grab one more possibly before they head off the field for halftime. Seiler dances around with it. Seiler moves it over to Stebbins. Tried to chip it in. Gets it back to Seiler. Here's a shot. Saved by Ring, and that one will drift out of bounds. And a corner kick. I believe that shot was taken by Gavin Giovanoli. And he'll do the honors from the far corner with about 50 seconds remaining in the first half. Mascoma up 2-0. Sends it in. Headed high and over the crossbar. And a 6 kick coming out for Fall Mountain right now. Don't forget, we've got more broadcasts for you featuring Mascoma on the Granite State Sports Network. The Royals field hockey team will be home this Friday, October 2nd, for a matchup against Kearsarge. Game time is set at 4 o'clock on Friday. Coverage starts at 3:50 right here on the Granite State Sports Network. Girls field hockey, Kearsarge right here at Mascoma. And girls soccer wraps up the week at home against Fall Mountain. That'll be Saturday, October 3rd. Kickoff is at 10 a.m. You can catch all that action here Saturday on the Granite State Sports Network as well. Both games here at Mascoma High School in Canaan. Just about 20 seconds to go in the first half. A 2-0 lead for Mascoma Valley. Fall Mountain trying for one more rush before we head to halftime. With it is Bailey. And a whistle, and that will be the first half. So after 40 minutes of play here at Mascoma Valley Regional High School in Canaan, New Hampshire, it's been all Royals through the first 40 minutes. 2 penalty kicks, both by Ben Seiler, the junior forward, have led to 2 goals for Mascoma Valley, and they lead Fall Mountain right now by a score of 2-0 at the half. We'll take an extended timeout, be back to recap the first half, and tell you more about our great sponsors. 2-0 Mascoma over Fall Mountain. We're at the half here at Mascoma High School, and you're watching boys soccer on the Granite State Sports Network. Back here at Mascoma Valley Regional High School in Canaan, New Hampshire, along with our producer-engineer Andrew Fenn. My name is Dave Collins. Glad you could join us on this Tuesday afternoon. Halftime, and the Mascoma Valley boys soccer team leads the Fall Mountain Regional soccer team by a score of 2-0. I'd like to thank today's sponsors who, without their support, we wouldn't be bringing you these games on the Granite State Sports Network. And they do include Gen Y Creative, also the Royals Athletic Booster members, Silas Ayers, the Barton family of Wendy and Scott, the Bean family of Kathy and Jamie, the Bennett family, Aaron and Rob, the Clough family, Jen and Aaron, the Felix family, Beth and Tony, Denver Green, who is the girls soccer coach here at Mascoma, April Guinness, the Goulet family of Jason and Sarah, the Hammond family, Alan and Julia, the Hemmerling family of Michelle and Andy, Amanda Isabel, also the Isham family of Lisa and Matt, the McDonald family, Denisa and Randy, the Moulton family, Jen and Eric, also the Moulton family of Julie and Travis, the Peavy family, Ty and Belinda, the Pelton family, Kathy and David, the Prince family, Megan and Scott, the Reno family, Bill and Bristol, the Schneider family, Sarah and Steve, the Seiler family of Jen and Mike, Marcy Seiler, the Stanford family of Andrea and Jonathan, the Stebbins family of Reagan and Steve, the Stewart family of Heather and Adam, and the Thompson family, Danielle and Todd, and also Kendra Whittington. So thank you for all your support in the Booster Club for the Royals. Today's game also being brought to you in part by ADW Builders. They've served the Upper Valley for the last 20 years with custom homes, renovations, kitchens, and more. For all your building needs, give them a call at 603-381-8641. That's or 603-304-9797 for ADW Builders. And you can turn your dreams into an address. For more than 30 years in the real estate business, Vanessa Stone and her team have been helping Upper Valley members find their property that they are searching for. They are happy to assist you with buying or selling, whether it's your first home or a vacation home. Vanessa Stone Real Estate has a team of valuable agents waiting to help you. Convenient locations in both Enfield and Lebanon, New Hampshire. You can check them out online, VanessaStoneRE.com. That's VanessaStoneRE.com, or check out Vanessa Stone Real Estate on Facebook. And once you buy your home, you can insure it with the Barney Insurance Agency. They are your #1 insurance agency in the Mascoma Valley and also in the greater Upper Valley of Vermont, New Hampshire. If you need home, auto, life, or business insurance and want local service from local agents that support, live, and work in your own community, there is no better choice than Barney Insurance. Call them today, 603-523-4407. That is 603-523-4407. Look them up on the web or like them on Facebook. It's the Barney Insurance Agency, your hometown insurance agent since 1885. So 40 minutes up on the board. We're ready to start the second half here at Mascoma Valley Regional High School in Canaan, New Hampshire. Mascoma with a 2-0 lead over Fall Mountain. The two goals scored on penalty kicks, both by Ben Seiler. One with 29:49 remaining in the first half. And about 6.5 minutes later or so, 23:21 remaining in the first half, Seiler put it by the goalkeeper, Braden Ring of Fall Mountain. So 37-35 officially remaining here in the second half, a 2-0 lead for Mascoma. I'm Dave Collins along with Andrew Fenn. Thanks for joining us here on the Granite State Sports Network. We've got temperatures in the 70s. There are a few showers on the radar, so we may see a few sprinkles before we're done here in Canaan. Otherwise, a fast, dry surface on the pitch here at Mascoma High School. Temperatures in the upper 70s, and we do have a bit of a breeze blowing from the bottom left of your screen to the top right, so a little bit of a cross breeze, possibly favoring Fall Mountain as we move things along here in the second half. Fall Mountain with a record of 0-3. They're winless so far, and 2-1 the record for Mascoma Valley. And just as I mentioned that, I see a few of the umbrellas popping up here in Canaan as the skies have opened up just a bit. See if that affects the play, the slipperiness of the field and the ball. Here comes Mascoma on a bit of a rush. Seiler tried to get it back, a little give and go with Thompson. Thompson gets taken down. No, Thompson actually takes down the other number 11, Derek Bader of Fall Mountain. So a free kick going the other way. Bader puts a boot into it and overshoots everybody, and this will take a few hops and go over the end line for a 6 kick coming out. 2-0 lead for Mascoma. 37 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the second half. 6 kick coming out, and you can see it affecting the the kicker right there as Moulton took a dive as he booted that one away. Back to Thompson. Thompson tried to get it to the far side to Sperry, and a push by Fall Mountain, and Mascoma will get a free kick. Right off the bat, Thompson was looking for his teammate, does get it to him. Here's Stebbins. Stebbins over to Steckback Piper. Steckback Piper moving around with it, now centering past to Thompson. Thompson has it booted all the way back towards midfield. Fall Mountain with a rush if they hurry, but they're taking their sweet time. And Royce will come up with it, and that ball deflects off a Mascoma defender, and a throw in for Fall Mountain along the near sideline. Throw in for Moulton. Knocked down by Royce. Battle for it right at midfield, right in front of our broadcast position. Goes out of bounds. Throw in for Mascoma. And now, I'll tell you this. Giovanoli was quick to throw that in. He was about 5 yards ahead of where the ball actually went out of bounds. Doesn't matter right now as Fall Mountain has control of it, but give him an inch and he'll take 5 yards. That one gets knocked out. See where the official says it pops out of bounds. Steckback Piper will take it. Knocked down. Piper's still on it, knocked out of bounds. And another throw in for the Royals. One bounce, Giovanoli with it. Headed around and finally out. Now trying to get it back in the box is Mascoma. They lead 2-0 with 36 minutes to play here in the second half. Over to the far sideline. Lucar with it. Up ahead to Moulton. Moulton either tripped up or slipped. I'm not sure which. A little bit slow to get back. And Braden Ring has it, the goalkeeper for Fall Mountain. With the left foot, pushes it ahead. Skips over his man. Still up in the air. Knocked down there by Steckback Piper. Onto the foot of Brennan, though. And here comes Fall Mountain with the shot, and it's in the back of the net. Oh, a lofty shot right there by Nate Town. And he gets the Wildcats on the board with 35-25 remaining here in the second half. It's a one-goal game as the score now, Mascoma 2 and Fall Mountain 1. Well, Town just lofted it over the goalkeeper Connor Thompson's head into the back of the net. And we've got ourselves a ball game once again. So 35-25 remaining in the second half. And Nate Town with the goal. Mascoma looking to answer. Headed out of the box and out of bounds. And a throw in for the Royals. Along the near side, here's Cameron Stebbins, a senior, to throw it in. 2-1 our score right now. Mascoma on top of Fall Mountain. Throw in by Lucar. Into the box, and it hits a hand. Incidental contact, they'll say, and Mascoma will still control it. And I think it went off of the hand and maybe the mouth of Nate Town, trying to adjust his mask. Here's some fancy footwork by Brennan. Pushed ahead. Goes off the side of the foot that time of Moulton, and finally clearing it out is Reno. So Fall Mountain coming out in the second half with a little bit of fire, a little more pep in their step than what we saw in the first half, as it looked like most of the loose balls, or the 50-50 balls, were controlled by Mascoma, but a little bit more energy to possibly fire Fall Mountain Regional up here in the second half. We've got 34:09 remaining and a 2-1 score. Mascoma still with the lead. 6 kick coming out, this time for Mascoma. More broadcasts here on the Granite State Sports Network. Mascoma will host Kearsarge for girls field hockey this Friday, October 2nd. Game time is set for 4 o'clock. Pre-game coverage starts at 3:50 this Friday. Girls field hockey, Kearsarge at Mascoma, right here on the Granite State Sports Network. And Fall Mountain, the girls soccer team, will come up here to Canaan to take on the Mascoma girls soccer team Saturday, October 3rd. Kickoff at 10 a.m. All the action right here on the Granite State Sports Network, GSSN. That one deflected right in on the goalkeeper, Connor Thompson from Mascoma. Surveys the scene, and he'll boot this one out towards midfield. Takes a few hops. Now driven in deep. And Fall Mountain can't control. Oh, Gutierrez sent it out of bounds, and here's a throw-in for Mascoma. See if they can capitalize right here. That shot deflected as it was taken by Seiler and goes off the side of Noah Gutierrez off to the far sideline. Here's another shot, and this one is sent just wide of the uprights for football and out of bounds, and a 6 kick coming out the other way for Fall Mountain. 2-1 lead for the Royals. Clock ticking, 32-32 remaining here in the first half, or in the second half, pardon me. And this is Derek Bader to kick it out for Fall Mountain. And sends it on one hop out of bounds. Tough break right there for Fall Mountain. I don't know if Bader slipped as he was kicking it, but that was towards the area of nobody. Now a free throw in here for Mascoma. Moulton can turn the corner. He's got lots of room to work with. Instead leaves it back for Luke Heyer for Mascoma. Sends it in. Headed away by Hartwell. Fall Mountain looking to control, and they have it. Wilds sends it up the far sideline, just out of the reach of Brennan. And another throw-in for Mascoma along the far sideline. Checking out is Moulton, and Aiden Smith, the freshman, checks in, number 12 in purple for Mascoma. 2-1 lead for the Royals. 31-30 to go in the second half. Both of their goals came in the first half on penalty kicks, both by Ben Seiler. And for the Wildcats, they scored their goal with 35-25 left in the second by Nate Town with a lofting ball over the goalkeeper, Thompson of Mascoma, and into the back of the net. Throwing on the far side for Mascoma. 31:05 left to go in the second. Throw-in will be taken by Luke Heyer. And a header that goes out of bounds. Another throw-in. A few bounces. Here's Seiler with it. Tries to catch up with it. Gets taken down. Incidental contact with Hartwell, number 6 in white for Fall Mountain. Seiler a bit slow to get up. The ball goes over the end line, so a corner kick this time for Mascoma. Leading 2-1 with 30-30 to go in the second half. Sperry will take the corner kick. Sends it in, curves it away, out of the box. Knocked down, still controlled, still in the box. Here's a shot on net and a one hopper there by Stebbins. Easily read by Ring, and he covers up. Ring now will just hoist it out with his right hand to the far side. Chased down by Town. Town has the goal for Fall Mountain, which occurred about 5 minutes ago. Mascoma, though, looking for another one. Still loose. And here comes Fall Mountain. It's Royce with it out of the pack. Sends it up ahead along the near sideline, curving back in towards midfield. Trying to give chase for that is Mentor, but he knocks down the defender for Mascoma, Ian Moulton. And a free kick for Mascoma the other way. And now the official will say something to Moulton as he was taken down, and I think he said something to Mentor on his way getting up. That ball goes a bit too far over the end line, and so a 6 kick coming out. And some subs right now. Nate Town goes out. And also for Mascoma, Zachary Thompson goes out of the game. It'll be Derek Bader to take the 6 kick for Fall Mountain. Clock ticking, 28:52 remaining, second half. A 2-1 lead for Mascoma over Fall Mountain. The Royals got 2 in the first half. Fall Mountain, the Wildcats, got 1 here in the second half. Left here for Mentor. Mentor up ahead. Wide open was Brennan. Can he catch it in time? Giving chase for Mascoma's Reno. Brennan does get it. Tries to send it in. Deflected away. Good defense by Mascoma, and they're able to clear. Counterattack for the Royals if they can control, and they can't. So here's Gutierrez. That ball deflected, takes a spin, and goes out of bounds. And the Wildcats with the throw-in just around midfield. This one headed forward. A bit too far, and Reno will have it for Mascoma. Kicks it out, though, and a corner kick here for the Wildcats. 28 minutes remaining, second half. Mascoma 2, Fall Mountain 1. Golden opportunity here for Fall Mountain. From the near side with the corner kick, it'll be Errol Brennan, the senior, to take it. Thompson leans towards his far post, the goalkeeper in orange for Mascoma. Boot put into it. Thompson will clear it out over to the other side, and it will reach the sideline. So this will be a throw-in deep in Mascoma territory for Fall Mountain. Now they take their time deciding who's going to throw it in. Mentor lines up for it. Mentor throws it right into the waiting arms of Connor Thompson, the goalkeeper for Mascoma. Gets it out to Seiler. Can he split the defense? No, couldn't control the ball. He's trying to get past two defenders. Here's Bader with it, sends it out of bounds. And the Royals will have a throw-in right in front of our broadcast position here at Mascoma High School. 27 minutes to go, second half, 2-1 lead for Mascoma. Dancing around with it is Giovanoli. Up off the side of the foot of Stebbins. Can't be controlled, and it goes out of bounds. Official missed it, trying to pick it up. And it will be a throw-in as the clock is still running. 26:36, 26:35 remaining in the second half. Here come the Royals with the throw-in. This one drifts all the way to the far side. Knocked down by Sperry. Sperry still has it. Sperry trying to go against the defender, Hartwell. Sperry turns him around, chips it into the center. Here's Seiler right there. Goes off the side of his left leg and out of bounds on a 6 kick, this time coming out for Fall Mountain. Here's Bader to take the 6 kick. Didn't get much on that one as it spins towards the far sideline. Now back towards the middle of the field. Bellows controls. Bellows up ahead. A race for it for Royce. But the first one to get there for Mascoma in purple is Moulton. Knocks it out, and it'll be off the Wildcats, and so a throw-in for the Royals. The umbrellas are still up, but I don't see much rain, if any, falling here. And a little bit of a shower about 10 minutes ago. But other than that, just cloudy skies right now. Temperatures holding in the mid-70s. And again, the wind a bit of a factor as it's blowing from the bottom left of your screen to the top right. So a crosswind kind of in favor of Fall Mountain. Headed towards the goalkeeper of Mascoma. Another throw-in by the Wildcats. 25 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Second half. Royals lead 2-1. Throw-in for Fall Mountain. Mentor heads it up to Seiler. Seiler sends it back. Here's Steckbeck Piper. Trying a little give and go. A little too strong off the foot of Giovanoli. Knocked down, good defensive play by Smith. Smith will chip it ahead. And this one will drift back in on the goalkeeper, Braden Ring. Ring with the left foot. That gets knocked down at midfield. Pushed up ahead. Battle for it right around midfield. And it finally scoots out to Stebbins. Stebbins to Seiler for Mascoma. Seiler had it taken off his foot. Here comes Fall Mountain if they hurry the other way. Big head of steam by Bader. Bader pushes it up ahead, a bit too far for Mentor. And it rolls out of bounds. Good rush by Bader, but he got a bit of ahead of himself. And moved it too far ahead. So a throw-in on the near side for Mascoma with 23:50 remaining here in the second half and a 2-1 lead for the Royals. Knocked around. Wildcats looking for control. Too bunched up, though, as the pass goes right off of Brennan from Wilds, and he was about 5 feet away from him. That's it. Counter rush right here by Mascoma. They've got numbers if they hurry. On the far side, here's Suti. Tried to find Seiler, gets wrestled off of it. Two Wildcat defenders, and Sudi still manages to fire the shot, and that one goes wide. Oh, great offensive effort right there by Grant Suti. The sophomore got away from two defenders, still able to fire it off a mildly fast shot. Just went wide, and so now Fall Mountain will have a 6 kick coming out. Entering the game is Belden, and out is Mentor for Fall Mountain. Mascoma 2, Fall Mountain 1. 22 minutes and 50 seconds to play here in regulation. Throw in for White, which means Fall Mountain gets it on the far sideline. Knocked down for a moment. Mascoma collects. Suddy once again. A little push there by Moulton, no call. Out of bounds, throw in this time. And who will they award it to? Looks like Fall Mountain. Knocked around. And that one is cleared out by Klima. So a throw in for Enfield, for Mascoma, which does include the town of Enfield, the Mascoma Valley School District. Royals with the throw-in. And that one booted out once again, so Mascoma will get another throw-in. 2-1 Mascoma. 21:35 to play here in the second half. And the Royals will get the throw-in. Far side. Lucar with plenty of room to work with. Sends it ahead. Too far out of the reach of his teammate, Sudi, but knocked out of bounds. And the Royals with the throw-in on the far sideline. This is Lucar with it. Tosses it all the way back to Moulton. Tap back, shot, score. Oh, beautiful. Great setup by Moulton. Zachary Thompson right there to fire it in the back of the net. Braden Ring had no chance. And with 20 minutes and 59 seconds remaining in the second half, Mascoma now jumps out to a 3-1 lead over Fall Mountain. That was a beautiful ball. Wasn't necessarily designed that way, but Thompson gets it from Sperry. And 20:59 to go in the second, and Mascoma now with a 3-1 lead over Fall Mountain. And now you got to think about the Wildcats pulling some defenders maybe up a little bit further, trying to get a bit more aggressive on offense. Here's Seiler with it. Has it go off his hip, still controls it though. Still battling, and a whistle and a foul called against Fall Mountain. Here's Seiler, who wants to take the free kick right away. Mascoma, his team leading 3-1. 20 minutes and 20 seconds to go in regulation. Seiler now will just wait and survey the scene. Still looking. Lifts it up over the wall, fires the shot. It's a goal. A direct kick from about 23 yards out. The hat trick for Ben Seiler. 2 penalty kicks, and here his third goal of the game. And with 20:04 to go in the second half, the Royals now have a 4-1 lead over Fall Mountain. So Seiler with the hat trick in this match. And he'll check out of the game along with Cameron Stebbins, but the Royals looking to run away with this in the final 20 minutes as Seiler makes it a 4-1 lead for Mascoma over Fall Mountain. Just shot it up and over the wall. It had a bit of a curve on it. Ring couldn't find it, and it went right past him into the back of the net. Fall Mountain now, here's Gutierrez with it. Gutierrez toe-to-toe with Lucar. Gutierrez being double-teamed in the far corner. Knocked out of bounds, but off of Mascoma. So here comes Fall Mountain with the throw-in. Trailing by 3 goals with 19 minutes and 30 seconds to play in regulation. Sent into the box. Takes a bounce, dangerous play. Who's got it? Knocked down by Fall Mountain. And a whistle and a foul in the box. And we'll go the other way as Mascoma will take it. This is Moulton. Lifts it high. Goes off the head of Mentor. Who's got it now? Kicked out of bounds by Mascoma. Gutierrez to throw it in. Headed back by out by Mascoma. Gutierrez to fire it in once again. Headed up, takes a bounce. And Thompson right there to grab it. The goalkeeper for Mascoma. High punt into Fall Mountain territory. Takes a bounce or two. Headed up in the air by Ledoux. And now wide open with it is Sperry. Sperry has some room, fires a shot, and that one goes over the crossbar and out of play. So a 6 kick coming out for Fall Mountain. 18 minutes, 12 seconds remaining. Second half, Mascoma 4 and Fall Mountain 1. Portions of today's game being brought to you by Jake's Market and Deli. No dinner plans tonight? Well, head to Jake's Market and Deli. They've got 10 convenient locations in and around the Upper Valley, and they've been in the Upper Valley since 1997. 2 locations right down the street here from Mascoma High School on Route 4 in Enfield and 1 in Canaan. If you're traveling throughout central New Hampshire or eastern Vermont, make Jake's Market and Deli your destination for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, fuel, and just about anything you might need to keep you going. That's Jake's Market and Deli. And don't forget about their location right down the road here, the newest one on Route 4, right off of Route 4 here in Enfield, downtown Enfield. Dangerous play, a push by Fall Mountain, so we will go the other way, and Mascoma will kick it out with 17:20 left in the second half and a 4-1 comfortable lead for the Royals right now. Sent back up along the near sideline. Good save right there by Steckbeck Piper. Kicked out of bounds by Fall Mountain. And a throw-in for the Royals. Mascoma's girls soccer team back in action, and that will be on Saturday, October 3rd. They'll host Fall Mountain here in Canaan. 10 a.m. for the broadcast time. Girls soccer, Fall Mountain at Mascoma. 10 a.m. Saturday here on the Granite State Sports Network. And we've got field hockey for you this Friday, October 2nd. Kearsarge will visit Mascoma. Game time is set for 4 o'clock. Our coverage begins at 3:50 Eastern Time Friday afternoon, right here on the Granite State Sports Network. And a collision right at midfield. Bader Jr. goes down. Looked like he clobbered noggins with Cole Moulton. Moulton up fine, still continued. And now the coach for Fall Mountain, not too happy with the officials. Bader is still down on the field. Town goes over to try to help him out as the rain falls a little bit harder now in Canaan. And they're bringing out the training equipment. So we have 16 minutes and 19 seconds remaining here in the second half. Mascoma Valley 4 and Fall Mountain Regional 1. A yellow card has been issued to someone on Fall Mountain. I believe it's the coach. And again, we want to thank today's sponsors of our matchup here at Mascoma High School. And they do include Newport Chevrolet Buick GMC. Newport Chevrolet Buick GMC is a proud member of the Autosaver Group family of dealerships. And they are home of the big deal. They offer an extensive selection of new Chevys, Buicks, GMC vehicles, as well as a variety of heavy-duty commercial trucks and vans to help your business succeed. You can find them on Facebook, and don't forget, you'll get the best price period on every vehicle they sell only at Newport Chevy Buick GMC on the John Stark Highway between Newport and Claremont, New Hampshire. I also want to thank the Royals Athletic Booster Club. You can find out more information. Just go to facebook.com/Royals Athletic Boosters. That's facebook.com/Royals Athletic Boosters to find out how you can support the Mascoma Valley Regional High School Royals. Also, today's game is brought to you by Gen Y Creative. ADW Builders, they've been serving the Upper Valley for the last 20 years with custom homes, renovations, kitchens, and more. For all your building needs, call ADW Builders, 603-381-8641. or 603-304-9797. Today's game brought to you in part by Vanessa Stone Real Estate. You can find them online at vanessastonere.com. That's vanessastonere.com, with 2 convenient locations in Lebanon and also Enfield, New Hampshire. And the BARNEY Insurance Agency. If you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life or business insurance, and want local service from local agents that support, live, and work in this community, there's no better choice than BARNEY Insurance. You can call them at 603-523-4407. That's 603-523-4407. Or look them up online or like them on Facebook. The BARNEY Insurance Agency, your hometown insurance agent since 1885. So a timeout for the injury to Derek Bader of Fall Mountain. He is wearing number 11. Coaching staff and training staff coming out onto the field for Fall Mountain. We have 16 minutes and 19 seconds remaining here in the second half, and a 4-1 lead for Mascoma Valley over Fall Mountain. We'll take a break and be back here to Canaan, New Hampshire after these words on the Granite State Sports Network. Back here at Mascoma Valley Regional High School in Canaan, New Hampshire. 16 minutes, 19 seconds remaining in the second half. Mascoma Valley leading Fall Mountain Regional by a score of 4-1. The injury to Derek Bader looked like he got a bloody nose as he collided with Cole Moulton right around the 45-yard line. In addition to that, there was a yellow card issued against the coach of Fall Mountain, I believe. He's the one that signaled it, and they're still having a conversation along the far sidelines. The clock has been stopped, and since we've had this stoppage, the rain has also picked up here in Canaan. So it looks like we're going to be playing with rain showers for the rest of this afternoon. Temperature's still in the lower 70s, and the wind has dropped off quite significantly here in the past few minutes. So for Mascoma Valley, 3 goals scored by number 13, Ben Seiler, 2 on penalty kicks, 1 a regular goal, so he's got the hat trick. He scored the first, second, and fourth goal. In between that, Zachary Thompson added 1 with 20:59 remaining in the second. And for the Wildcats, their goal came from Nate Town with 35:25 remaining in the second half. So that's where we stand. 16 minutes and 19 seconds on the second half clock. Mascoma 4 and Fall Mountain 1. And a free kick upcoming for Fall Mountain and the Wildcats. This one sent into the box, but it'll take 1 hop and go over the end line. So a 6 kick coming out right now for Mascoma Valley. And it will be taken by Ian Moulton. Sent up this time to Reno. Knocked around. And this one a battle for it. Here's Seiler with it. Seiler has 3 goals already. He's got the hat trick, looking for 1 more. But that one just booted up ahead to Gutierrez. Knocked down with the chest of Moulton. Over to Cole Moulton. Cole is the junior and a junior as well. Now off to the far side. Chasing that down for Fall Mountain is Bader. I'm sorry, that's not Bader. That is Nate Town, number 17. Bader is on the bench still. They're still working on his nose from the injury a couple moments ago. Throwing this time for Fall Mountain on the far sideline. As the wind picks up a little bit more. These guys have gotten a lot darker since we first arrived about hour and a half, 2 hours ago here in Canaan. 6 kick by Moulton coming out. 4-1, Royals on top with 14:40 to go here in the second half. This one lifted high in the air. Bounced around. And knocked out. Thrown in. And a collision there. Seiler, like a heat-seeking missile for Mascoma. Kicked off to the far side. With it is Sperry. Sperry tries to get it in the box. It's knocked around, still loose. Fall Mountain can't clear. It's still in the box. Turnaround faking the shot right there as Giovanoli fires another shot, and that one goes wide. And now checking in is Bellows. We have 13:40 remaining here in the second half. And a 4-1 lead for Mascoma.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Bryce. Yeah. Exactly.
Still loose inside the box. And this one is cleared up towards us and out. And a throw in for Mascoma. With 13:08 remaining in the second half and a 4-1 lead for the Royals. And now the rain coming down a little bit heavier here in Canaan. As we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, this will definitely help this field. It's been beaten up a bit. Had a girls' soccer game Saturday, followed a few hours later by a football game, and both teams practicing on this field as well. And you can see some of the browner spots on the field, let's just say. And the dust flying up a little bit. So we certainly need the rain in this part of New Hampshire, and they're getting it right now. Whistle and a foul on the play. It'll be a free kick coming out for Fall Mountain. 12:25 to go in the second half. 4-1 lead for Mascoma. Here's the kick up ahead. Goes off of the head of Bailey. Goes to the sideline. Chased out of bounds, and Fall Mountain will get the throw in. Gutierrez tried to get it over to Bellows. Taken away, though. Here comes Mascoma the other way. Gavin Giovanoli with it. To Stebbins in the middle of the field. Stebbins almost gets run over. Still loose. Fall Mountain collects, and on the break here is Gutierrez. Gutierrez tries to push it ahead, and this will skip out of bounds as it was intended for Brennan, but just out of his reach. And now a throw in for Mascoma on the far side. With 11:20 to play here in the second half, and a 4-1 lead for the Royals. And now a whistle is Mentor just ran over Moulton. Mascoma on the move, though. And that shot is deflected out. It was taken by Sperry. And here's a corner kick upcoming for Mascoma. 10:53 remaining in the second half. A 4-1 lead for Mascoma. The rain coming down a lot harder now here in Canaan. Sperry with the shot. Bends it into the box. And that one is kicked out of bounds. And so Fall Mountain will have it coming out. Wilds to take the free kick. And out of bounds, and the throw in this time for Mascoma. Throwing again for Mascoma. Whistle and a push. Going down hard is Jaeger Klima. Gets right back up though. It'll be a push against Mascoma and a free kick for Fall Mountain. Free kick takes a few bounces as it rolls in on Thompson. And he makes the save. Slowly will walk it out towards the border of the box. Now with the right foot punts it ahead. And a good block and a deflection. Still with some speed right there is Stebbins trying to make a play. The shot, it's blocked by Ring. Knocked down as it was taken that time by Mascoma's Tuttle. And a whistle, and see, a foul will be called against Mascoma, so we go the other way. 4-1 Mascoma with the lead over Fall Mountain. Clock ticking, 8:35, 8:34 to play here in the second half. Player taken down. He's tripped up. That was Mentor getting his foot on Steckbeck Piper. And so Mascoma with a free kick right now. As the rain really coming down sideways from left to right. Big boot goes into the box. And a shot gobbled up by Ring. Ring with the boot. And along the far sideline, it knocked off of Thompson and rolls out of bounds. And so a throw-in for Fall Mountain on the far sideline. 7:30 to play in the second half. And still a 4-1 lead for Mascoma. And it looks like we're going to play in this mini downpour for the rest of regulation. Mascoma looking for a break. Fall Mountain will send it in, but Thompson right there to corral it. We'll survey the scene. And this time we'll punt it out towards midfield. Takes a bounce. Gutierrez with it. Knocked off to the far side. Now here's Sperry the other way for Mascoma. Sperry with a give and go. Nice little move with Giovanoli. Giovanoli has it knocked off his foot, but now we'll kick it to the corner. Sperry has it in the far side. Sperry moving into the box. Sliding out to make the save is Ring. And he'll capture it. And take his time getting back up. With the left foot, sends it out. Still in midfield, Fall Mountain trying to get something going here with 6:05 remaining in regulation, trailing 4-1. Battleford right there with Moulton of Mascoma Valley and Brennan. Moulton hits the deck. Wants a call, is not going to get it. Throwing on the far sideline. This will be for Fall Mountain. Shot on goal. Thompson there to cover up and make the save. No real pressure from any white jerseys of Fall Mountain. Possibly hoping for a rebound opportunity. .5:23 remaining here in the second half. A 4-1 lead for Mascoma. Knocked down by the Royals. whose jerseys and shorts were purple at one time. Now they look almost pitch black with the rain falling on them for about the past 15 minutes. Thompson will let this roll in on him and pick it up. We'll shuttle it out to the far side. Here's Luke Heyer. Whistle and a foul called against Fall Mountain, so a free kick upcoming for Mascoma. Royals lead at 4-1 with 4:44 to play in regulation. Brennan had to back up for Fall Mountain to allow Mascoma to get the free kick. That one is deflected and just wide. Did it go off of the tip of the fingers of Ring, the goalkeeper? Yes. So a corner kick upcoming here for Mascoma. Pretty solid opportunity right there. This is Thompson to take the corner. Tries to bend it in a bit too far. Knocked down. It's still loose. Ring had it for a moment. It's still loose. Finally, he grabs it. As it might have slipped out of his hands on the first save attempt, but able to corral it. And now we'll go the other way. Far sideline. Here's Sperry. Sperry making a move. Sperry still with it. Ring comes out and makes the save on that one for Fall Mountain. 3:42 remaining here in the second half. Mascoma Valley 4, Fall Mountain Regional 1. It was 2-0 at halftime, then 2-1. Fall Mountain with the goal by Nate Town. But then the hat-trick goal by Ben Seiler, his third of the game, sort of put this one out of reach. That came with 20:04 remaining in the second half. Right now 4-1 Mascoma, and we've got 3:11 remaining in the second half. Ball goes out of bounds. Mascoma.
Your son took, my son too. The girls took my friggin' umbrella.
Down the far sideline, giving chase is Lakire, but out of bounds. Over the end line, and we'll have another throw-in. Hear the rain hitting the umbrellas below us. Knocked out of bounds. Throw in for Mascoma. 2:24 left to play here in the second half, and a 4-1 lead. Comfortable lead for the Royals. This one kicked all the way down. It skips past Lukier. He did not touch it though, so Mascoma will get a throw in on the far side. A reminder, we've got more games for you coming up later on this week. Check out Friday. Big hit right there. Friday afternoon, we have girls field hockey for Mascoma. They host Kearsarge this Friday, October 2nd. Game time at 4 o'clock. Pregame show starts around 3:50 Eastern time. As the referee blows the whistle, and we will forego the final 2 minutes. And Mascoma will get the victory today as they improve to 3-1 overall. Fall Mountain Regional still looking for their first win as they fall to 0-4. The final score, Mascoma Valley 4, Fall Mountain Regional 1. We will take a quick break and be back to wrap things up right after these words. 4-1 Mascoma wins it here on this Tuesday afternoon. You're watching New Hampshire Boys Soccer on the Granite State Sports Network. Welcome back to Mascoma Valley Regional High School here in Canaan, New Hampshire, along with our engineer, producer, Andrew Finn. I'm Dave Collins. Thanks for joining us. Final score this afternoon, Mascoma Valley 4, Fall Mountain Regional 1 in this boys soccer matchup that ends in a downpour. And really it was all Mascoma through the first half. Some signs of life from Fall River to start the second half, but Mascoma ran away with it towards the end of the second half. And 4-1 your final. Mascoma improves to 3-1 on the season, and Fall Mountain Regional drops to 0-4. To recap the scoring, Mascoma got on the board first. It was the first of 3 goals for the junior Ben Seiler of Mascoma. This was on a penalty kick with 29:49 remaining in the first half, and he scores to make it Mascoma 1-0. About 6.5 minutes later, another penalty kick awarded. Ben Seiler put it past the goalkeeper, Brandon Ring, and that made it 2-0 as we went into halftime with Mascoma on top. In the second half, Wildcats with some signs of life, as it was Nate Town putting a lofty shot over the goalkeeper Connor Thompson of Mascoma, and that was with 35:25 remaining in the second. So the Wildcats got back into this ball game, or this soccer match rather, with the goal from Nate Town. But then a third goal by Mascoma with 20:59 remaining in the second half made it 3-1. That goal beautifully set up by Gabe Sperry, and Zachary Thompson put it home. And then less than a minute later, with 20:04 remaining in the second half, the hat trick picked up by Ben Seiler. That made it 4-1 Mascoma, and that was our final score today. Mascoma Valley over Fall Mountain Regional by a final of 4-1. Mascoma moves to 3-1 overall. Wildcats still looking for their first victory of this 2020 season. They are 0-4. I want to thank today's sponsors of the game, and they do include Newport Chevy Buick GMC. They are a proud member of the Autosaver Group family of dealerships, and they are home of the Big Deal. They offer an extensive selection of new Chevys, Buicks, and GMC vehicles, as well as a variety of heavy-duty commercial trucks and vans to help your business succeed. You can find them online and on Facebook, and don't forget, you'll get the best price period on every vehicle they sell at Newport Chevrolet Buick GMC on the John Stark Highway in between Newport and Claremont, New Hampshire. Also want to thank today's sponsor, which includes the Royals Athletic Booster Club, ADW Builders, Vanessa Stone Real Estate, Barney Insurance, and Jake's Market and Deli, with 2 convenient locations right here in Canaan and on Route 4 in Enfield. That's where I'll be stopping. Maybe Andrew will pop by too, so we can get something for the ride home. So thanks to our sponsors for today's game. Thanks to our producer, engineer, Andrew Finn. My name is Dave Collins. We've got 2 more broadcasts coming up for you this week from Mascoma. The girls hockey team will host Kearsarge. That will be Friday, October 2nd. Game time is set for 4 o'clock. Pre-game at 3:50 right here on the Granite State Sports Network. And then girls soccer has another match against Fall Mountain. That'll be this Saturday, October 3rd. Kickoff scheduled for 10 a.m. You can catch all the action right here on the Granite State Sports Network. Final score once again, Mascoma Valley 4, Fall Mountain Regional 1. For Andrew Finn, my name is Dave Collins. Thanks for watching New Hampshire High School Boys Soccer on the Granite State Sports Network. Have a great and safe evening, everyone.